What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to another episode clip of Pree Da Podcast. And just a reminder that these are only short in clips, and if you want to listen to the full episode, make sure you click the first link in the description below. Alternatively, you can type in Pree Da Podcast on all your audio listening platforms. And you guys already know what I'm going to say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because it's trying to grow the community, and by sharing this with your friends and family, that goes a long way in helping us do that. Now, without further ado, let's get into the podcast episode.
I was like, probably I'll just put my eye on this production so that I can be able to produce myself, give myself the kind of sound that I want.
Yeah.
Not for anybody, but as time goes on, I started, producing people and, getting better. Now, like, my front Peace of Mind, it was produced by me.
Oh, swear.
I did that myself.
You are now listening to Pree Da Podcast with your host, Mujaro.
What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to another episode of Pree Da Podcast. We're back again with another banger for you guys. And today's episode, we're going to be talking to the latest artist straight out of the motherland, Africa, Nigeria specifically. We got Mr. KM TUNEZ. KM TUNEZ in the building, bro. How you doing?
Hello, my people. That's how we greet from Africa, Nigeria.
Tell them, bro.
My people, how would I do?
Hey, good. How you doing, bro? You having a good weekend? It's a Sunday afternoon. It's like 7 right now. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm having a good weekend, actually. I've just been a little bit busy with my promotion, and I still got a show this night.
Oh, swear.
I got a show this night.
Yo, Niger boys be busy out here, bro.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking about, your journey so far. You started, making music a long time ago, but now you're actually taking a step forward and actually being an artist. So how did it all begin for you? This is the question I like asking all artists, because it sounds simple, but everyone's got a slightly different story. So how did you start off making music?
Okay, first and foremost, I'm from a musical background. My dad is into music, but he's from the church, Christian songs and all that. So I've been part of the chorus right from the age of 5, 6. I've been there, so I grew up, learning and knowing more about music. So when I grew up to the extent whereby I'll be able to go to the studio and start doing my own thing. I think I was around, probably 14, 15. So I started my music there, but, the question you asked, how did I start? It's really funny because I knew I had this, music stuff in me, but I've never been to the studio before. But I have friends who go to the studio and record songs, and, when they come back, they play their songs, I'll be like, oh wow, that's cool.
But you never took part? You never took part?
Mm-hmm. No, I never took part because I was never present there. So when I told them I would like to join them, one of these is when they're going to the studio, and they're like, okay, cool. So we do freestyles at home and all that. So the day we went to the studio, the beat was being played after the recording, and the whole vibe, everyone was freestyling, and I just stepped in and just do something little, and everybody was like, wow, that's hot. I'm like, oh, really? This is my first time going to the studio.
Were you like, what was that experience like? Was it, how did you feel? Was it like, I've got this planned in my head already, or was it just came to you? Because, I would like to think I'm a, musically savvy guy in terms of I know what I want and I know what I'm looking for, but I could only imagine being an artist and having an opportunity just in the studio and then everyone's vibing and just like, yeah, this is just me, I'm a hop in. And what were those emotions like and what were you thinking?
Yeah, it wasn't something I had planned before. I never even knew I was going to, freestyle or record or do anything. But the feeling was great because I felt like, wow, really? So I can actually do this. The fear of going to the studio and all that. So I thought it's just going to be a little bit more tougher for me to blend in with the studio lifestyle and everything. But nah, like for my first day, I was like, cool. So, that's how it started. And I started going to the studio like back to back. I'm even more present in the studio than the people that introduced me there. So I kind of
Yeah.
like become the studio route, like a studio favorite kind of.
Yeah. The
I
studio
learned
guru.
production through that process as well in the same studio.
Oh, swear. So,
Yeah.
because like when we talked earlier, you said that you didn't go straight away into being an artist. You actually started producing for other people first. What was that like? How did you go from, sounding good on a track, like a freestyle, to just staking behind the keys and producing? How did that happen?
Oh, okay. So, like I said, I started with the music before I went into production. Then I came back singing. So what happened is after the freestyle, I got the zeal and the determination to pursue the music career. So, but then at some point, I realized that there are some things that I need musically that I'm not getting. You go into the studio and telling the producer this is what you want. And at the end of the day, you might not be satisfied. Like, this is not the kind of sound I want. They're going to change your whole vibe and your whole sound and everything. So I was like, probably I'll just put my eye on this production so that I can be able to produce myself, give myself the kind of sound that I want.
Yeah.
Not for anybody, but as time goes on, I started, producing people and, getting better. Now, like, my song, Peace of Mind, it was produced by me.
Oh, swear.
I did that myself.
Oh, from start to finish.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
what's the role of a producer? Because everyone hears, producer, needs to go to the studio, producer. What do they actually do? Because, anyone could come and just lay down a couple of verses or, a melody and that. But it feels like the producer does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of, like you said, crafting the sound and making sure it's tailored towards what the artist is looking for. So how'd you go about executing that?
Okay, I'm going to do a breakdown so everyone can understand the question you asked me.
Okay.
So, as a producer, we have producers and we have beat makers. So, the difference is beat makers just make the beat and they don't care what happens next. A producer, can produce a beat, record you're gonna pay attention to the recording session, how you lay your vocals, how you deliver and everything. So, producers work in artist career is very important because at the end of the day, they're the ones doing the most. From the beats to the recording to directing on how you're going to take the sound and, how you're going to deliver your lyrics and how to be audible and all that. So a lot of things like that. But then me, the way I do my production now is that in my head, I know what I want. So it's just me executing that note and, the keys and everything.
Yeah.
So it helps me to deliver or get to my destination real quick, So that's the thing. The producers are very important. So very, very important.
So like from the breakdown you're just giving us, it feels like, say, for example, you're like a brand new artist. You've never been to the studio, but, an agent sees you and yes, this is the new Drake or the new X, Y, and Z, the new Wizkid, the new Burna Boy, right? They can easily take you to a producer and the producer just says, okay, so this is what we're going to do. Bish, bash, bomb. That's done. You're a new artist. You can't say anything. You don't know what you're looking for. You're just like, okay, cool. If this is the guy, we can start doing something else, right? But like for you didn't want that. You wanted someone, or you wanted to understand what's actually happening, what's being done to my voice, what's being done to what I'm saying or how I'm saying it, and how do I want it to sound. So it felt like you needed to, or you wanted to go through a process of actually learning, how to produce stuff, how to lay down tracks, record sessions, how to, enunciate stuff properly, how to create your own vibe before you went back and started to make your own music. And you tested yourself in different fields, like, I'm going to work with this artist and listen to what he wants for and see if I can execute, my skills to the best of my ability so that he's satisfied, so that, I can accumulate all this wealth and all this experience to put into my own music, and then I'll be a better version of myself. So it felt like you took the time out to, pay your dues, essentially, learn the game and understand music.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you feel like you laid down the foundations for yourself to be set up to actually achieve your goals in being a music artist?
Yeah.
Straight up. He's like, I'm not even messing about. Yes, bro. Yeah, bro, I put in the work in. And that's what we like to hear. So, this new song, Peace of Mind. Tell me about it, because it's you and an artist. What's the other artist on the track?
Jody.
Jody,
my guy. Yeah, Jody.
So you and Jody released Peace of Mind a couple of weeks ago. What was the story behind that collaboration?
Okay. First thing, I get this question from people often when they say, "Is it peace of mind or peace of mind?" So I'm like, peace of mind. Yeah, like that's what I put there. Just take it that way. So they're like, why can't you just put the number PEACE? And I said, hold on till I'm giving an interview so that I can explain how it comes. So the music is just all about a guy that has a girl, but he never used to give his 100% to anybody.
Okay.
He just gives a part of him to, the people he meets, like the girls and all that. But then he fell in love at the long run. Now he wants a peace of mind from the girl. From giving you peace, but now you want peace. So, you're caught in between. That's it. When you want to just play a game and you feel like, let me just give like a 10%. But now she got you and you're giving 100. So that's the whole logic behind the song.
So it'll be like,
see the lyrics, you're going to understand. Yeah.
So it'll be like a reverse of what that person's usually been doing. But yeah, I'm just, 10% here, 10% there. But then when he finally finds the one that he wants, he's giving 100%. And she's causing him headaches, and he's like, "Yo, I just want you to be my peace of mind."
Exactly. So that's why at the point in the song it said, "I pray your feelings never die. I see what it's right," which means I pray your feelings never die, because I see you could see that I'm trying. So don't go away and follow another guy.
Yeah,
that's what the guy is telling me.
I like that bar for me is the best bar of the whole song. It really brings everything together and really captures the vibe of the song. So, what would you say, is your sound? How would you best describe your sound? Or, the evolutions of, KM TUNEZ? Did you start off by just making Afro beats? Or, did you do other types of genres and you started to mature on, make your own version?
Okay, like I started music professionally since 2010. So in Nigeria, towards this era, we still have this rap artists. Like MI, you have Ice Creams, you have a lot of rap artists that doing well. So I was doing the rapping thing, then I was singing. Just a little bit of both sides. So
yeah.
But as time goes on, the singing part, which is the Afro beats, started, taking over everywhere, whereby, I don't know, maybe people get bored of rap or something in Nigeria, but it's not moving as much as it's supposed to.
Yeah.
So I've touched like different genres that I've done. So I think that is what built me to where I am today, that I could discover my sound that, okay, this is what I want to do. So my genre right now is Afro pop with a little bit of infusion of R&B.
Okay.
So when you hear my song, you can see the old melody, the rhythm, the sound. I'm always particular about this thing.
Yeah, like I can definitely see the trend in terms of rap artists like Two-Face and all them ones there back in the day, and how now it's like more singers and Afro swing. A little bit of rapping here and there, but isn't the main bread and butter is the singers, whether female or male, and especially the melodies. Everyone loves a good melody. So once you got a hook, you got the melody, and you got a good, Afro swing, fusion, pop. That's the international sound of Africa right now. And we've got Amapiano coming up the ranks. Literally, it feels, it feels like Amapiano has taken over in a year. in a year's time,
Exactly.
everyone, all the Africans in the UK were listening to Amapiano, and back in the day, well, a couple of months ago, or, a couple of years ago, like 2 years, and they were like, yeah, it's alright, but like, I respect it, because it comes from Africa, but yeah, I'm allow it. And then a year goes by, more songs come out, more dances come out. You see it on Instagram, you see it on TikTok, and then you start hearing it on the radio, and then you start hearing it in parties, in clubs, and now you're like, yo, this is a bop. You start getting used to the sound, and I feel like that's what happens at the start of a new, quote unquote trend. At the start, a lot of people who were listening to it from way back are telling their friends, yo, this is good, listen to it, give it a try. And at the start, it's kind of like, I can appreciate it, but I'm not going to listen to it like that. And then you hear it more and more and becomes more familiar, and then you start to understand the lyrics or you start to understand the beats and, how to dance to it, because you can't just dance to it like you can dance to Afrobeat. It's not. It's very different. So, yeah, I can definitely see the trends and see how things are going. Would you make an Amapiano track or Amapiano fusion, Afrobeat song with someone or by yourself? Have you got that in your skill set?
Okay, I didn't want to talk about this, but then
I get the best out of people. What can I say? I'm getting the secrets out here.
Okay, yeah. So I have an Amapiano song already.
Oh, sweet.
I have about 2 Amapiano songs, so it's gonna be my EP that's dropping later this year. But I recorded it alone, no features, just me.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Definitely give it a shout out when it comes out. Yeah. But we're gonna go on a quick break, guys. Thank you guys for listening so far. We're gonna play a short clip or a short sample of KM TUNEZ Peace of Mind by, what's his name?
KM TUNEZ featuring Jody.
Featuring Jody. KM TUNEZ featuring Jody, Peace of Mind. Have a listen and then we'll go to break.
Slipping up, hear the money calling, need my peace to start getting up. Feeling like I'm blessed, but it came with a bit of luck. Feeling like you stressed, then the tension starts to fill you up. Need an intermission, yeah, they ain't the same lane as us. Come from different sticks, yeah, they're not the same range as us. They cop the pleas and top of teas, they're not hitting range with us. Keep